Hey y'all, it's Saturday. It's August 1st. It's the first of the month, 2026, and this is yeah man, this is Dr. Eman'on, Fearless Wanderer, and I'm reporting to you live here on the west side of Maui, Lahaina. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be on right now. I don't know how long I'm gonna be, I guess, online or on this live right now, but I want to share something with you guys. I want to share with you that it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what your status is, what your bank account uh, value is or worth is. What I have discovered in my 47 years on this planet, in this lifetime, is that no one, and I repeat, no one is exempt from their crucible, from their journey. Whatever your calling is, you best believe you're gonna have some contrast attached to that contract. Let me say it again. Whatever your calling is, there is contrast attached to that contract. Meaning, you start out at a certain place on the journey, and what's beautiful is that contrast happens, like obstacles, speed bumps, things like that, distractions. These things happen simply for the benefit and the advancement of the calling. Oh man, this is good. Let me slow down. It's coming in quick. Obstacles and contrast happens simply for the advancement of your calling. For example, in order for my muscles to grow, if I go to the gym, I must implement resistance into the workout. There has to be resistance in any workout for a muscle to grow. That means it stretches. That means it is challenged. That means it is forced to be. Oh my God, listen to this. Your muscle begins to be forced, challenged to be what it is capable of being, not what it is right now. That's why resistance is so important in working out. You will not grow muscles, you will not gain strength without resistance if you're in the gym or working out. That's important. So that's why I say, on this journey, man, your calling, when you know your calling, it automatically comes with a contract of contrast. It's not an addendum, meaning it's not an added document. It's not added to your journey. No, it starts out with it. It comes with your journey. There's no escaping it. I don't care. I've tried. I've tried. But there is no escaping the crucible. You know, when your time hits, when it's time for you to go through, to get to, you must do what you gotta do. Ooh. I'm gonna say that one more time. I'm trying not to get excited because there's people around me. You know how I get. I'm a little shy. But man, when it's time to go through, to get to, you must do what you gotta do. I'm gonna say it one more time. When it's time for you to go through, to get to, then you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta go through it to get to it. There's no escaping it. So again, your calling automatically comes with a contract detailing contrast. You will experience it. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It could be storming outside, for example. Let's just say it's like the worst weather outside your home, and you go inside your home. You're protected from the weather. Yes, you are. But are you protected from the thoughts in your mind that comes up when you find yourself and you look around and no one else is here? No one else is in the home safe with you. Can you handle that solitude? Can you handle that silence? I'm getting excited now. Hey, y'all, I'm getting excited now. Here's why. Here's why. Because I realized that one of my strengths that has gotten me through, that I did not know was a strength of mine, was my ability and the capacity I had to hold space for myself in the times of silence and solitude. It's almost like I made myself believe that I love being alone. You know what I mean? It's like I consciously told myself that being alone is actually okay and it's actually beneficial. It's like I told myself that. Now I don't want to be alone. I love being around people. I love connection, man. I love all that stuff. But I think in trying to find the positivity in being alone, I convinced myself that I had to be alone, that it was okay. This is good for me. So that's what I did. But in all actuality and reality, I don't like it too much. So what I'm saying is that I realize that that's actually a gift, that's a strength, that's a skill that most people don't possess. Most people can't just be by themselves. Most people can't just allow the world to sabotage and accuse and define who they are without them speaking up for themselves, without them trying to defend it. That's what I've been going through, y'all. This is my dad chat. He left me. I don't know what that means. But that's what I've been going through, y'all. And I'm sorry, you guys. I know you're coming in with the comments and things like that, but if you know me, man, you know I'm just focused, and I only come on live when I have a channeled message and it's intentional. So I don't play the game of, you know, the back and forth with the chat, and I'm just appreciative of anyone, you know, viewing and logging on and checking out my content. But I can't really do both right now, and that's why I operate online when I can, when it's necessary, I should say. Yeah, so when it's necessary, I come on live and I share the message, and then I'm out, you know. And it may be another month, it may be another year, it may be another day before I come back on. But that's why I prefaced it that I don't know how long I'm gonna be on, you know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this chat. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on, you know, online, period. But here's what I will say. I just lost my train of thought. I just lost my train of thought. You are Donald Trump's son? Shut up. So stupid. What does that even mean? Tell me more. I'm gonna wait. Jeremiah Johnson. I'm gonna wait 10 seconds. Tell me more. What? I'm Donald Trump's son. What does that mean? All right, you're done. So, I talked about the crucible that you will face when you're going through your calling. Now here's the thing that I also want to share about learning, what I've learned about myself going through my crucibles, is that I can confuse the contrast with the calling. Meaning the contrast, if the contrast stops me, that means I'm more about the concern. And that drops me into my flesh, my body. When I'm concerned about things, meaning when I'm concerned about the state of humanity, when I'm concerned about bureaucratic systems that I feel are prohibiting, you know, people from living their best lives. When I find myself concerned about the contrast, that means I've taken my concentration off the calling. Because the calling is the calling. The calling is automatic. There's no questioning, negotiating, or defending the calling. So it's like, okay, I'm on the path of my calling. I'm in alignment. That means anything that happens is intentional and supposed to, only to make me go through to get to. So when you're focused on the calling, there's no excuses, there's no obstacles, there's no hurdles, there's no thinking, there's no defending, there's no justifying, validating. The truth does not need you. It does not need your consciousness to defend it. The truth does not need anything that you think you are. It needs nothing. Pure awareness needs nothing from you. You want to call it God? God needs nothing from you. Now, I'm speaking from my own freestanding man. I'm not attached to any religion. I'm not attached to any system or organization or any belief system. I have my own. So I don't think religious groups own the verbiage on what to call the higher power. So I can call it God as well. So anyway, I believe that God does not need you. Is not remotely concerned with the well-being of the world if you don't accept your calling. Like, it's not gonna end destiny for others. Just be clear. Remove the vanity, remove that from your system. You are not. This is interesting because this is hitting me. I remember receiving a word of knowledge. Someone was channeling one time for me, like, and then if you're in church, they call it prophesying. So I don't care what language you use. But anyway, this person was channeling the same message I'm channeling now, as far as like, it's not about you. And I think at that time, I received the message, but it was the messenger. You know, it was the approach that I had a problem with. It was aggressive, you know. And so what I found is that the reason why I took that to be aggressive is because it was dealing with my own things, you know, my own triggers. You know, if you know my story, you know how I've had to face conflicts head on using sovereign approaches, not violence, not vanity, but just silence and stillness. So when this individual was channeling this challenging message to me, I got defensive because I didn't like the approach, because I hadn't got to the place where I can do the deep work on receiving good knowledge and bypassing the approach, the packaging, you know. Sometimes you gotta bypass the messenger in order to really receive the message. Don't worry, I'll say it again for you who just got something from that. Sometimes you must bypass the messenger to receive the message. The message is more significant than the messenger. The messenger is going to come in all sorts of modalities. It's going to change. It's going to constantly change. It's going to keep changing. The messenger, the modality, meaning the framework, the approach, how it's presented to you. It's going to always forever change. You know, it's going to always forever change. But the message will always be the same. So as you change, the modality of the message changes, but the actual message does not change. So as I found myself getting defensive at this individual's approach to delivering this very, very beautiful orchestrated message from divine, I saw that the message's modality began to change. Because not a couple days later, and I shared this with my friend, I said a couple days later, you know, Spirit actually shared it, the same message, but in a different modality. It was more gentle, it was more welcoming, because my spirit knows me. My guides, my higher power, my ancestors, my angels, lovers and supporters of me, They know me. They know me. They love me. And if there's a message that I need to hear, this is so important, guys. This is gonna help you discern the spirits. This is gonna help you discern the messengers who are trying to show up in your life thinking they have the answer, who haven't even flushed it out themselves. Look for lived experiences from people. Don't it's gone are those days where we just take the word face value. Just because someone is talented enough to articulate and communicate and they have strong power and bourbons in their voice, that doesn't mean what they're saying is true for you. It may be true what they're saying, but it may not be true for you. It may not be true for you. So how do you discern what's true for you versus the truth? 'Cause I think the truth is the truth, right? But what's true for you? Because that truth may not resonate with you. And I'm telling you, man, that we're in a time right now because the energy is so open and so supportive. And it's like there's a huge portal for like the next 20, 30 years for people to really escape, the prisons that they've been in, the mindsets that they've been in that's preventing them. Like you have some time, like right now you can do that. And so it just feels like people are just running around acting out because mom and dad aren't home. It's like the universe left us all home alone, and everyone wants to be the guardian. Everyone wants to be, in charge. Because that's what kids do, We're all children of God, they say. So what do you think kids are going to do when the father says, hey, I'll be gone for a little while. I'll be here. I'll be available. But you guys stay here. It's like, okay, giving someone the keys to the kingdom. That's, wow. Yeah, that's how I'm able to test the character. Wow. So I entitled this Free Falling for a reason. Free falling meaning like I just surrendering, to the universe, surrendering to, what comes up for me within myself, applying all the lessons, that I have obtained over the years during this time. It's actually applying them now. It's actually not saying, hey, eating a salad is a good idea, It's like not just saying that now. It's now, look, I got a salad. It's no longer a great idea. It's actually, it's actually a part of the lifestyle now. All right. I think I'm about done. I'm gonna try to make it to about 20 minutes. I'll stay on for another couple of minutes. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys who are tuned in and not showing yourself on the screen. That's fine. I do that too. And just want to hear what people are talking about. But just be sure, man, to like, subscribe, comment, do all the things you can to help your boy out. And I'll keep showing up, as I'm guided, as I'm led. But I think today this channel message was all about just free falling, man. Free falling into the act of your being, the essence of you. Like what? Free fall into your call. There you go. Free falling into the calling. That's what it is. Free falling into your calling. Free falling into your calling. One more time. Free falling into your calling. Just trusting it. Just freely falling into the idea that you won't crash. You won't be harmed. Like that's That's the beauty of all this. That's the real beauty of all this, is free falling into your calling. I like that. So that being said, I love you. Ain't nothing you could do about it. And I'll talk to y'all next time.